So hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. It's time for episode 2 of Encounter Party. I didn't think I'd enjoy the first episode as much as I did. I got a little bit too into it, which is a good thing. Man, the storytelling so far has been absolutely incredible. So I can't wait to see where they go from here. I think this one's called Murder on Deck. I guess we see where we're going from here. As always, the link to my Patreon is in the description down below, where there's a whole bunch of Patreon exclusive content going on over there. There's reactions to shows like Gotham. I'm about to finish Buffy and start Angel, which is interesting because I always thought Angel was a bit of a brooding little bastard, but let's see if his show changes my mind on him. Also doing reaction style, more commentary style videos for Supernatural because, hello, it's like my favourite show ever. And I thought it'd be cool to do like a commentary series on it because I know an unhealthy amount about that show. So if you want to come listen to me talk obsessively, the Supernatural commentaries are going on over there. I do live streams, reactions for X-Files, Fall of the House of Usher. I've gotten back into Doom Patrol because I think there's 2 new episodes out, so we're getting back into that as well. Film reactions, bunch of stuff. The link to that's in the description down below, along with the link to my Twitter, my Instagram, anywhere that you could find me and say hi. Oh sweet Jesus, I'm knocking over half of my table. I really do like the intro to this. It's so, I don't know, colourful and pretty. I still don't think I've learned everyone's names or their characters' names.
And now, a death on the boat. Please make a perception check. 14. 8.
Perception check. If I rolled that, I'd get like a solid 2. I perceive nothing. I'm going back to bed.
I can help.
There's been a murder. The person's dead. Leave it with me. I can fix it.
There is a body on the stairwell going down to the 3rd deck.
I'd like to cast Detect Thoughts.
She can
Yeah,
just
within
read
30
thoughts.
feet of you.
She's just dropping this on us now.
30 feet is a little far.
And as she's talking, she moves up. Thank you. And now I'd like to cast Detect Thoughts.
For the next minute, you can read the thoughts of certain creatures, and you learn that the corpses of one of the crew.
Oh.
The top man. He does not know his name. There's physical pain in Pajaric's eyes. And that's all surface area for just a brief couple of seconds. But now all of his surface thoughts are nervousness, shame.
I'd love to see what the first mate is thinking.
I was interested in your man with the courage. Go back to him.
To probe his thoughts. You learn that the name of the crewman is Hari, Harri. But thought is, ow, my eyeballs, and embarrassment.
My eyeballs.
Do we see anything out of place? Anything of note? Like
Yeah, there's a
anything
corpse
other
on
than
the fucking
people
stairwell.
discussing? It's a 9.
Is that not good for a
Did I
perception
still
check?
beat you?
Yeah, and around, sort of.
Oh,
shift
it's
his
sweet of all the
eye,
dudes with the long
and then sort
arms
of
to get
slip
up and
back
like be
into
the
his
people mover on the board.
right next to
Shouldn't we have like big sticks that we can move them from where we're sitting?
Okay.
The figures now, not the other people at the table.
Can I ask who it is that passed?
First mate, Marcus Tem, will sort of leave the group, separate himself from what's going on over there. One of the crewmen has died
Yeah, but that's not specific
in a
enough.
wholly unnatural way.
Sticks his head out from behind Drini and is like, what happened to him?
Death.
Let's get some persuasion to whether or not he's going to start sprouting information.
No, I probably can't do that.
You know what? He is a very charismatic sort of cat.
He looks at you, sizes you up, and then looks at you, Dridian. He looks at you, Lavina, for about half a second. I would like to speak to one of the men who's in this cabin. Points to the one occupied by the 2 of you.
When it dems to murder?
Flick sits up in bed.
Flick doesn't give a fuck.
Yes?
Flick just sits up here, yeah?
I'll get to the door. And Vin stands up and opens the door.
He's over here about to stab whoever's
First
at the
mate
door.
Marcus
Flick,
Tem
not a shag
enters their
given.
cabin door.
I'd like to put my giant ears.
Duridian's gonna respect this boundary.
Kari,
Oh, Doridian, come on, we're trying to figure out what's the deal with the murder. Tolo, do something, come on, get up there and like
I'm going to
eavesdrop.
slap my ear up against the wall.
Doridian's like, I'm uncomfortable with this. I don't want to be eavesdropping. I'm a good elf.
advantage, normal.
19.
Oh.
8.
You're not going to be able to hear.
No.
Unfortunately, you are also not going to be able to hear. This halfling and her mimicking owlbear are shoved up against the door underneath you, like what the heck and heck. I am positive what I'm about to discuss with your roommate has nothing to do with your guilt. You are a Longstrider, are you not?
I am.
Is that what
My father
Aragorn
is
was?
Eric.
The manner in which they were murdered was quite brutal. There are several people on this ship with incredible strength.
Inspect the body.
Please armor up before you come.
Why, are you expecting another attack or
That
something?
has had a great reputation. It takes 10 minutes to put on armor.
What are they doing in the room right now?
They're kissing on the lips.
He's putting on armor.
Well, if he's putting on armor, maybe I should just grab my axe just in case.
Out walks the first mate. Out walks Vin.
Mate is such a strange term. That
Why do
reminds
you
me of
have
like a couple
something other than the
in like
halberd?
mythology. Do you know what I mean?
I
Like
do have a
vampires
short
and shit. They
sword.
don't have like
Great.
partners. They have
You're wearing a
mates.
short sword, and you've been in many battles, and you've killed your fair share of opponents. There are no markings. There's no blood.
Okay, so poison,
There's no damage.
poison or like mental murder.
Except for his eyes are gone. There's sort of like a black charring around the socket.
So he had his eyes burnt out.
But
Ooh,
there's no
that's very
blood.
supernatural.
There's no.
But the body is cold, which indicates to me
He died a
this
while
has been
ago.
there for quite a long time. Who found the body?
One of the other top men found it as they were doing their round.
Did he have any
Silent.
troubles with anyone? Was he in
Silent
arguments
enough.
with anybody? Was he a prick?
He's part of the ship. He's part of the crew.
Part of the ship, part of the crew. No,
Waterdeep
part of the crew,
won't
part of the
feel that.
ship. How Pirates of the
He's
Caribbean?
been with us since the beginning. Underneath his shoulder, you pluck out a wooden beaded necklace.
So he
Is
was
there
into
a
DIY
manifest?
jewellery. Me too.
Yes, there. I will not be giving you access to private documents of this ship.
Well, then why'd you ask
You
for
have
my
a
fucking help?
corpse.
Can you account for your roommate last night?
I can.
Is there anyone else you feel you can account for in the last 4 hours?
No, because he was in his room.
We originally chartered from Luskin down to Waterdeep. One of our passengers had a brother who was traveling with him. There was an accident.
Haha, an accident. You've got a fucking
top deck.
murderer.
I believe that's where our investigation goes next.
His name is Gabr.
Please point me in his direction. I can see scorch marks around the eyes. It tells me there is a level of strength, yes.
Could be
That's
somebody with a
consent.
hair straightener.
Let us go.
He just fucking went right in and out the
Let's-
eyeballs.
A natural 1 for a 6. 12.
It's high enough that you hear a door open. And
You're-
you sort of
What?
peek
You're high
and
enough that
see
you hear a door open?
bushy red hair pop out from that door at the end of the boat and then duck back inside.
Well, we should be taking our stoned asses over to that door. The fuck you closing your door for? You not heard about the murder?
This is the first mate of the ship, Marcus Tem. Please
Plot
open
twist.
the
The
door.
redhead is dead.
If you do not open the door, we will be forced to open it.
We don't have skeleton keys aboard this ship.
I've got
As he
strong
goes to
legs.
Sort of knock
I
on
can
the
kick
third
it
time,
open.
The door sort of creaks open. The sickly earth genasi from earlier sort of pokes her head out. He's just curled up, passed out.
When did he
Is he drunk?
enter the room?
I was in bed. From what I know,
Carrie's got them suspicious
she's
eyes. He's
brought
like,
in.
so she went straight to bed after she was made feel better by the elf. How do we know the elf actually made her feel better and didn't like drug her to put her to sleep?
Remember which one?
You know what I'm saying?
It was
It thickens the
one of
plot.
the male. Two of the top men are female. Only one of them is male.
Oh, it was someone. It was Hari.
Do you want to try and rouse him?
Yes.
How you want to wake him up?
Poke him with your
Against the back
sword.
wall.
Gently. Yoo-hoo.
And I unhooked the sword from my
I think
belt.
I need probably an intimidation check.
I have no idea how the rules of this game work.
So
It
you
is
kind of
truly baffling.
Prod him a little bit.
Open your eyes and look at me.
That was so intense,
are
my
you?
stomach grumbled.
You don't know anything.
I don't know anything, which is why I am talking to you. I know what happened to your brother, and now Hari is dead. You are the only person that would want to harm Hari. Pulls out the beads that he found on Hari's body.
Uh-oh.
Hey, those are mine.
But you are the only person that wanted to harm him.
He could have done it. He could be
you don't
pretending
give
to
me
be drunk.
reason
You
to
don't know
believe
he's
you
really
did
drunk.
not.
He could have gotten drunk after the murder.
I'm going.
He's gonna come at you. You ain't got nowhere to go.
Yep.
You have a sword. If he gets too close to you, fucking...
Oh, here he comes.
And I land the fist back down at 16 to hit.
Oh yeah, he's not wearing anything.
You're fighting a naked
Okay,
drunk
full
man?
Damage. Perception checks from the two of you. 12.
8.
That's not...
I don't know. Something's rumbling.
Can we roll again?
It's a big ship.
It's a big ship. You got two people baiting the fuck out of each other in the bedroom next to you. You can't hear that?
But there's no reason to believe he didn't enlist someone else to help him.
Well, he certainly just tried to kill you, so for now he's going in the cell. But I'm not giving you access to private materials.
Oh, you
involved
stupid,
in this ship.
stubborn
You're going to wait for
motherfucker. There's been a
someone
murder.
else
You
to
want him
die.
to investigate.
First
You gotta
mate,
give him the
I
goddamn
have no reason
manifest.
to
This is the
suspect
second
anyone
death
else
you've
is
had
going
on
to
your
get
ship,
assaulted on the
Captain.
ship. Pushes the flailing,
So
but
they're-
very drunk and tired Gabrosh.
They're really
down the
pushing the
stairs.
murder on Gabrosh. I'm guessing it's not him.
Feels like a great time, and get the rest you duly deserve.
We're going to sleep
I
again?
was really interested in helping you do that. So you retire to
Okay,
your
you
respective
cunt.
cabins for the night. Room has two
Bastard.
beds
That's me
sharing
yawning.
doubles.
Did they not go to sleep already? Didn't this murder happen in the middle of the night? Why are we going back to sleep?
You see Asher sitting cross-legged at the top of her bed. You're getting sleepy. You look, I saw you yawning. Just
No, that was Carrie. Can you do a sleep, or Tolo, sorry. Can you do a sleeping spell?
So Tolo looks at his bed and he says, Adridian, do you dream usually?
No, I always thought that sounded scary. They talk about the dreams they had, the nightmares, things that chase them.
Wait, did you find out about sleepwalking?
To be
Julian?
visited in the night
I
by
sleepwalk.
things that
Not
aren't
fun.
real.
So if there's anything else that you've never experienced before, let me know.
Making a pass at me,
That
Tolo.
gets a solid chuckle out of it.
I'm gonna try and get a little shut-eye.
I'll be here if you need me.
Oh.
I'm glad you're my roommate.
I'm glad you're mine, Dolo.
I would put up with this snoring. Oh, I love them.
Pauses at the door. Hop shuffles over to his bed where he sits down with his back against the wall and kind of stares off the foot of the
If
bed.
Flick's a
for-
bird, why does he bounce around the place? Why doesn't he just fly around the place? Unless, is he human-sized? Because if he's a human-sized bird, man, then it would be a bit frightening, I guess, for him to just, like, fly through the fucking corridors. See a human bird flying towards you.
I get the same amount of food for my fare as you, but I need less.
So he is small.
Thought Kenku couldn't talk.
Yes, common misconception. We can.
I'm sorry.
The whole time we talked, Flick's eyes never focused on you.
Morning comes with a
So what, he was talking to
stillness.
him like that, looking around there, and he was like, nah, no, of course we can talk. We always could. Ha ha ha.
Day without wind.
Fuck me. Make me a bit
A
dizzy.
troubling night.
Woo!
Flick and Vin are awoken by a knock at the door.
Ah, not another murder.
Who is it?
Mr. Erickson, this is Marcus Tem.
His name's Erickson?
He opens the door,
First name Sony.
but you seem to suspect magic using.
Yeah, the burnt out eyes
We
and all
have
that.
not been able to coerce Gabrosh into revealing any of his magical properties.
Fucking roll the dice on him. Get him
And
to,
why
like,
are you here?
perception check himself or
I
something.
just thought you should.
Can I roll perception on that?
Ah!
All right.
I'm getting it.
That's a
I'm
natural.
getting
See the necklace that we had left with you. I'm going to have the priest examine this.
I opened the door.
Hurry.
I thought he said, how are ye? In like an Irish accent there for a minute. I was like, whoa.
Roll
He
perception
woke up a
check.
different elf.
Like, take like the glass the hotel room gives you, put it up against the bed.
That works if you just cup your
Yeah.
ears too.
Passed.
Not that I've ever
Shortly after
eavesdropped
we
on
left
anyone.
Luskin.
The only person with the motive to have killed Hari. It's Gabrosh. The eyes were gone. The eye sockets had scorch marks on the inside.
Parts this braid on the left side of his face to reveal
Burn mark.
the burn scars. How hard? How deep?
The magic only scorched to the back of the eye socket.
I need to grow the fuck up.
But if anyone here can help,
If you let me.
Oh sure, the more the merrier. We need to find out who fucking murdered somebody.
Gabrosh blames. I don't think Gabrosh could have acted alone.
While you guys are in the room discussing that, you can hear some like really agitated grumbling. Marcus Tem and Torbuk bang on the door of Ulavina Thrift and Asher. And they are not polite this time.
They didn't do anything. My girls are innocent.
Marcus Tem stares you in the face and demands your papers. Who is Trim Thistledrop?
Who?
I didn't.
Come with us.
Okay.
Tin Thistledrop? Oh, that was a quick episode. Oh, nearly sent a glass of water flying there. Holy shit. I'm just surrounded by like empty glasses of water, but that one was full. Oh, that was such a good episode. Oh my god. I'm getting into this now. I'm getting into this. I'm like, don't be trying to frame my fucking girls. My girls. They did nothing. Lady with the cute dog and bunny ears. Leave him alone. Oh man. I can't wait to get on to the next episode. Yeah, like I said at the beginning, you guys, thank you so much for watching. My Patreon, Twitter, Instagram, anywhere you can find me is down below. Editing me, jumping in. I just forgot to say that if you're looking to watch this show online, it's free on Freevee and Plex. You'd have to search for the Dungeons and Dragons channel. You just gotta search for the Dungeons and Dragons channel on Freevee and Plex. All the information anyway is available on the Encounter Party website, so go check that out if you guys are interested in watching the whole thing, the whole episode. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you all soon.